Good evening, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, it seems just crazy to think of batting first here. There'll be plenty of movement early for the bowlers, and I don't think that's going to change.
Couldn't get it through the field.
They've got their timing all wrong. Nothing to worry about for the first ball of the innings.
Well placed, should get a single. There'll be one run here for them.
Pakistan get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Bowler!
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Keeper!
Huge edge! Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Massive edge. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Thick edge.
Keeper!
A wonderful delivery. To get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Some adjustments to the field.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Time that brilliantly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end.
Wait.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wait.
Incredible, what a grab.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 1 for 34. Going with spin now.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Drives and misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Couldn't have hit that any better. Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
That was a pretty wild delivery. Lost all control.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 68 runs. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keeper.
Off the mark nicely. Good movement and communication straight away, and they get a couple.
Nice bowling. Yep.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Catch it.
Absolutely nailed it.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Over. India are none for 21. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Good pickup. Big chance. Trouble. Oh, gone.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are 1 for 29. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Nicely played.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Well bowled.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
And that marks the end of the match. India complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it proved. Chased down easily, great batting and a deserved win.
That ended